Hello, everyone. Welcome to Palo Alto Network's groundbreaking zero trust based cloud application and data access control solution. I am Priyanka Neelakrishnan, Product Line Manager here at Palo Alto Networks. I'm thrilled to be here today to introduce you to our innovative approach to access control. At Palo Alto Networks, we are not just about providing solutions. We are about understanding our customers' unique challenges and needs to its core. Through conversations with organizations like yours, we have identified a pressing demand for adaptive access control policies. We have listened closely and learned that businesses require access control solutions that can adapt to the dynamic nature of their operations. Operations require the ability to dynamically add users to different user groups and maintain granular control over access privileges. Imagine a scenario where certain high-risk activities automatically trigger a user's movement to a high-risk user group in real time. Our solution empowers organizations to enforce policies dynamically, ensuring access privileges align with the current risk profile. Today, I'm excited to showcase the solution in action. So buckle up as we get on this journey together, exploring the transformative power of Palo Alto Network's zero trust based cloud application and data access control solution. So now you're in the Strata Cloud Manager. In Strata Cloud Manager, we have Cloud Identity Engine and SaaS Security. So Cloud Identity Engine consumes the users and group information from Azure AD, and we on the SaaS security side would use that information. In addition to that, Cloud Identity Engine has got this dynamic user groups with which we can have users added to a dynamic user group based on the user attributes or based on the activities the user takes. Okay, so here are the groups. Let's get into the group and create a dynamic user group. Let's see how it can be created. There are two ways, as I mentioned. One is the attribute-based, user attribute-based. The other one is the dynamic on-demand assignment. So depending upon the user activities, let's say the user is taking a risky activity, then the user is automatically moved to high-risk dynamic user group. So in the attribute-based, we have attributes like risk score, region the user is coming from. For example, for GDPR reasons, you don't want certain people from different region to access specific content in an application. So all that attribute-based assignments can be done with a dynamic user group that's created based on the attribute. Let's create a one which is region-based. For example, let's pick USA. That's a test region CDUG. That's the dynamic group that we have created. Now let's get into the SaaS security. Here we see there is one user in that dynamic user group. Now if we get into SaaS security, under discovered applications, policy recommendations, we are going to create the policy and send it over to the control point for it to be enforced. We could pick the application for which we want this policy to be enforced. Let's say we want it for Dropbox, and the activity type is we want to block the user in that specific group from downloading. Okay. And here, this is the CIE users and groups. We are going to get the dynamic user group info here. So remember the dynamic group that we created there was test region CDUG. That is Cloud Dynamic User Group, CDUG. In addition, if you want, we can create a policy with saying that we want to block the download of this specific file which has got GDPR in it. That is the DLP portion which could come into play. But here in this example, we are only showing that this specific user in that group cannot download any files. So, okay, so this policy, which was a recommendation, is already synced to the control point. So this is the control point. We can look at the policy recommendations in the control point. Policy recommendations, we got it from SaaS. Now the network admin can commit it so that this specific policy is imported into the control point and is in action. Okay. The policy has been added successfully. This is the policy, test region CDUG. And these are the attributes of that policy, wherein we do not want users in that group from downloading any content from Dropbox application, right? We are committing it, so it gets enforced. All right. Commit is successful. Configuration is committed. Now, because we are doing it in the test, we have tried to generate the traffic and see how the policy behaves. We are going to post ourselves as the user in that dynamic user group. Now let's get on to Dropbox application. Now we are the user belonging to that specific dynamic user group. Let's see, will this download go through? It should not if the policy is enforced. Now let's see. All right, there was an error downloading your file. You'll not be able to download because of the policy that got enforced on that control point. So now let's get on to the solution and see how that is represented in here in the monitor. Dropbox downloading, policy denied. So it's successfully denied. So in conclusion, our Palo Alto Networks Zero Trust-based cloud application and data access control solution represents a paradigm shift in the realm of cybersecurity. By addressing the evolving needs of modern organizations, our adaptive access control policies provide unparalleled flexibility and security. Together, we have explored how our solution dynamically responds to changing risk factors, ensuring access privileges remain aligned with business requirements. Thank you for joining me today. Let's move towards a more secure and resilient future together.